Gemini, hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Tina. Today, guys, I'll be doing your upcoming weekly tarot. This is going to be for September 20th to the 27th. Now, the way we're going to do this, I'll pull a first layer just to get an idea of the general energies for you guys this week. I'll put up a photo of those cards that I pull as well, and then I'm going to go in and clarify each of these energies. Let's get right into it, guys. Shuffle these cards and let's lay them down. What's happening for you this week, September 20th to the 27th for you, Gemini? Let's see. 3 more shuffles for Gemini. All right, last one. All right, the situation. Okay, challenging you. Where's your mind at? What's your approach when it comes to this? Let me see. And then any external influences, the near future outcome, what is coming towards you guys. All right, you guys, right now, as the situation, the center of this week, we do have the 9 of Swords here. So there's some stress here, right? Something's stressing you out, and I think something's taking you by surprise or catching you off guard here. Because in your challenge position, we do have that Knight of Wands energy. You know, it can be very fun, it can be very adventurous, but it being in that challenge position, it may not feel like a lot of fun. It could just be, you know, because it's an impulsive energy, right? So it's an act first, think later. It's that kind of energy here. So let's see. On your mind, we do have that Wheel of Fortune. It could just be that, like, you're wanting to turn things in your favor. You're not happy with the way things are. It could also be understanding that some things are just not in your control. Some forces are just out of your control. There's things that you can't do anything about it, right? You know, but we're going to see here. More often than not, though, it's about us wanting to, like, turn things and turn this wheel in our favor. But I will say, anytime the Wheel of Fortune lands on any spread, no matter the position, I find it as a really good sign that things are turning in your favor. Because it is a card of forces being out of your control. So I think of fate. I think of destiny when I think of the Wheel of Fortune. And so that's why it's a really positive sign. Okay, in your approach, man, we got the fighter in you coming out. We're going to see. It could just be you also being conflicted within yourself. So we're going to see. But it's conflicting energy, of course. In your environment right now, we have the Page of Pentacles. Something can have you a little inspired. You're seeing its potential. It's got you a little ambitious here. There's something, you know, that you hadn't seen before or thought of before that you're like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. I could see this happening. There's something here that's got you a little inspired, but you're just at the beginning. You're open, you're learning. Coming towards you guys, we got that 10 of Pentacles here. You know, it's a card about family. You know, it's a card about, you know, doing well materially as well, having enough that you can share with your family. But we'll clarify each of these energies, starting with the center. There's some stress and worry here. Something's got you worried. Something's got you worried, Gemini. Let's figure out what this is about. You know, it could also just be fears, insecurities, anxieties. But let's see. But it's really a card, you know, that's got you worried. You're not feeling just content, right? There's a weight on you right now, on your mind. All right, let's clarify this 9 of Swords for you, Gemini. Let's see what this 9 of Swords is about. All right, for Gemini. What's this 9 of Swords? One more. Let's see. All right. We get the Emperor here and the 7 of Swords. I feel like somebody... There's a lot of swords energy, you guys. And the 7 of Swords, you know, it can be like really sneaky behavior as well. Like somebody's trying to get away with something, somebody not being totally upfront with a situation, meaning not letting you know everything that's really happening or going on. They're not letting you know all that they know. The Emperor's here, right? So there's like... It's like you want to charge forward, right? There's something that you really want to charge forward, that you want to win, right? You want to conquer with the Emperor. He's a card that conquers things. He overcomes things. He takes over. He wins. He's dressed in armor. He's not vulnerable. But you're just not able to right now because you're a little stressed out about some shady behavior. Some shady behavior is taking over your mind this week, and it's getting in the way of that Emperor energy. or you're wanting to overcome it this week. But essentially the Nine of Swords is the central energy this week, right? So there's some stress and there's some worry. It's taken over your mind. The Seven of Swords energy, I always think of like shady behavior, questionable actions. I feel like somebody trying to get away with something, just kind of sneaky, right? And you're just thinking about these actions, right? Some of you might also feel like, you know, you're going to have to cut your losses, and that could be stressing you out as well here. All right, you'll know what's resonating for each of you. Challenging you guys, we got that Knight of Wands energy, that impulsive energy, that coming out of nowhere type of energy. All right, let's see. Tell us more about this Knight of Wands in your challenge position, Gemini. All right. 2 more shuffles. Let's take it. Let us take it. Okay, 2 cards fell out too. Okay, we got the Magician and the 8 of Pentacles, you guys. It's like, okay, take it back. Something is not taking you by surprise. You're trying to figure out how you bring the fun back into your life. It's feeling like there's a lot of work and not a lot of fun here with the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is in that challenge position. And you have the Magician here with the Knight of Wands. And I feel like you're just trying to bring fun, adventure, joy back into your life. Playfulness back into your life. And I just feel like there's a lot of work here. How do you get a work-life balance for some of you as well? Having that balance, yeah. But you're challenged by figuring out the how for something. The Magician is always the how. How can I make this? Because the Magician is about realizing that you have everything you need. You have all the resources, you have all the tools, you have all the talents. You have whatever it is you need to create whatever you want, right? And it's in that challenge position. You know, the Knight of Wands is a lot of fun. This is adventurous type of energy, right? It's very playful. It's experimental, right? And it's in your challenge position. And I feel like we got a hardworking energy, and then we got that playful, adventurous energy. And I think you're needing to strike some kind of balance here, and you just don't know how to bring fun back into it. Maybe it's been sucked out of your life. Maybe you've been so focused on work. You've been separated from your community just because of work, from your people. All right, in your mind, we have that Wheel of Fortune. So let's go ahead and clarify this Wheel of Fortune for you, Gemini. Wanting to turn the wheel. Like I said, it's like wanting to bring the fun back. All work, no play. All work, no play. And then even some shady behavior for some of you, for whoever this is resonating with, right? It's like hidden dishonor with that 7 of Swords. And even if it's not hidden dishonor, it's a card about strategy, and it still feels like all work, no play. All right, let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune for you guys. What's this Wheel of Fortune about for Gemini? One more. All right, let's see. We get the Moon here and the King of Pentacles. God, on your mind with the Moon here, I feel like you're having a wild imagination with how you can turn this wheel, what you need to do to bring the fun back in with that King of Pentacles energy. You're committed to turning this wheel around. You're committed to your fate changing, right? And even with the Moon here, you know, the Moon is like such a shifty energy. It's a wild imagination, right? So you could just be even fantasizing about all kinds of ways, you know, some of them based on reality, others based on fantasy. That being said, fantasy for me is very real. But you know what I mean when I say that. Like sometimes in the moment it can be fantasy, not in general. But yeah, you're committed to turning this wheel. You're committed to fate changing for you. And I feel like with that Moon energy on your mind, you know, you're just like, it's a wild imagination. It's a vivid imagination. It's a lot of fantasizing. There's a lot of fantasizing, but at the same time, you have a very committed energy, a very dedicated energy, a very hardworking energy as well. So I feel like even though it's a wild imagination, if your mind lands on something that you feel like, oh my God, this will work, you're committed. You've got that King of Pentacles energy. You'll show up, you'll do the work, you'll stay focused, and nothing will shake you. And nothing is going to shake your mind from turning this Wheel of Fortune either, with that King of Pentacles being there. All right, right now in your approach when it comes to the situation, It's feeling like inner conflict more than it is conflict with others in your approach, just because the Nine of Swords is your central energy. But let's clarify that Five of Swords. Let's clarify it. What's this Five of Swords about for Gemini? Let's see. I'd like to show you guys the cards if I can. All right, 2 more shuffles, Gemini. Let's see. Last one. For your approach, we have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, right now I think there's just inner conflict with how do we bring the happiness back, how do we bring the joy back within your relationships especially as well, you guys. Because the Ten of Cups, it talks about being happy in your relationships, being happy within your home, within your family. Queen of Pentacles, I love it in your approach, you guys, because it means that you also value yourself. You take the time for self-care. You take the time to nurture yourself. You know your self-worth. But I feel like right now you're just conflicted with how do you nurture this? How do you bring this happiness back? How do you bring this, how do you get these relationships back to where you want them? And if it's not back, then to where you want them. And right now you're just conflicted. You've got that inner conflict. I feel like, yeah, it's just about how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? Like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune being here, guys, it's going to happen anyway. And the 5 being here, things are changing. Things are changing. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, you're just a little conflicted right now with your approach. Unsure of what to do. The Magician is, again, in the challenge position. Just how do I bring this back? How do I restore this? All right, in your environment, let's clarify this Page of Pentacles. All pages about all pages are about being open and learning and discovering things. So you're on some new path. You're just at the beginning stages in your environment. It could be definitely work related with that Page of Pentacles. All right, let's clarify this Page of Pentacles in your environment. One more. Okay, calm down. The High Priestess. And the Five of Swords again. Some of you could have easily have had a fight with an actual Cancer with the High Priestess being here. Let me just say that. But again, in your environment, there is some conflict. Yeah, there can be a Cancer in your environment, absolutely. If not, you're needing to use your intuition because you're feeling conflicted right now about some new path. There's potential here, but you're just, there could have been a fight as well, you guys, about going on a new journey. There's some kind of conflict here in your environment, absolutely. If it's not with a Cancer, for some of you, then it's needing your intuition so that you're not feeling conflicted anymore. Definitely. All right, coming towards you guys, we have this Ten of Pentacles. So let's see what this Ten of Pentacles is about for you. I'm going to take it. We have the Queen of Wands here. What else? All right, you're taking the lead. Taking the lead. All right, what else? The Lovers wants to show up. The Two of Cups is popping its head out. The Devil. Jesus. All right, let's see. The Eight of Swords is here. As I was saying, because the Devil came out, the Lovers. I feel like, there's a real soulmate energy here, you guys. The Ten of Cups is here. There's a real soulmate energy here. That's why you're stressed out. But yeah, you're just not seeing a solution right now. You're wanting to take the lead. There's something around family. You're trying to get in touch with your spiritual side with the Queen of Wands being here. But clarifying that Ten of Pentacles. You guys, we got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Just not seeing the solution right now. Not feeling confident in seeing a solution, I feel like your confidence might be a little bit down just because of the solution not being clear, in the sense of like you feel like something's getting in the way of your progress, like there's an interference here. Definitely with family as well, with that Ten of Pentacles. There's some interference here. Something's getting in the way of you making progress. Something's getting in the way of you making progress with this Ten of Pentacles as well. And you could just feel like, there's something about your circumstances that's just not allowing you to see a way out or get out right now. But there is a solution. It's just, the solution's not coming by the end of this week. We're still dealing with all of this Swords energy. That Wheel of Fortune is still turning, Gemini. But don't you worry. What I love about This, even though, you know, it's a card about like feeling like you can't see a way out. If there's a problem, of course, there's a solution. If there is night, there is day. If there is hot, there is cold. The problem existing automatically gives birth to the solution. Can't be one without the other, right? And so it will come to you. It's just you're navigating it by the end of this week. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Of course, if anything resonates, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys, as always, for letting me tune into your energies. And I'll see you all next week.